Hello, my name is Paulson and welcome to my channel. So today we are going to be connecting Gmail to make via authentication. So let's dive right in. Firstly, we have make.com already open. I'm going to create a scenario. And then we're going to add Gmail. Here it is. Assume we're watching a mail. So here, we want to create connection, but then we want to use advanced setting. Our client ID and client secret, we have to get it, which is why we're going to be getting that from our Gmail. So firstly, you open your cloud account. This is mine. Yes, you agree. Email update. No, I wouldn't want any email update, so checking that. So we are now Google Cloud Console. So the first thing we're going to do is look at our documentation. Custom authentication client in Google Cloud platform. Okay, so basically it's the same thing. So we are going to create and configure a Google Cloud platform project for Gmail. So create a Google Cloud platform project for Gmail. I already have logged into your Google Cloud and we've done that. And then the next thing is to enable a project name and select location for your project. So create a project name. Request and increase or delete projects. Alright. So I'm going to call this my project. Organization. I don't have any organization yet, so I'm going to just let it be that way. I say okay, so we'll just create. And then we'll go to our documentation. While our project is creating, okay. Great, our project is created. So our documentation says, okay, I think I have to close one of these. Okay, I'll be using this. So this is on the left navigation menu, and go to open the left navigation menu and go to API services and library. So here is our API services and library. come to enable APIs. So we see Gmail. Overview project, my project 2025 organization. Okay, so we enable. Alright, we can also search for, while we're already here, we can also search for our Google Drive. Okay, what's our Google Drive API? We enable that as well. So we're back to check our documentation. Configure authentication consent screen from Gmail. So in the left side bar, click on Google Authentication Platform. If you don't see Google, then click View All Products. Okay. Okay. Here we are. Google Authentication screen. So go to the consent form and then fill it. So I got my, let me say, make up. The email address is this. Next. So internal and external audience. This is talking about your external is your personal email, and then your internal is your domain email, assuming you have a domain email. So that being said, we're going to be using external. Click next. External email. Alright, we'll click next, we agree, and then finish. So next, go to data access. To add and remove scope. Alright. So usually you have to select, which one you want here, but I prefer to select all because I never can tell when I'll come back to need anything here again. So I had to just select everything and update. And then we save. So we are good. Data saved. So we go to audience. We have a test user. We're going to be adding the same email address. Let me just confirm this quickly. Um, so that email address is correct. So AWS person Chinedu at gmail.com. That's the email we save. So next we go to branding, where we are going to add the domain of the app that we would like to use. Okay, so we are under authorized domain. We're going to be adding the emails we're going to use. So I have a list of emails that I've already created that I was able to get online. So we don't know which one is going to work. So we have to highlight everything. Alright, so sorry, I'm supposed to put make.com and then dragomat.com. Okay, maybe save. Branding changes saved. Okay, so next we are going to search API and services and then go on that and click and create our credential. So actually under client, I'm going to create client. So it's a web application. Name is make. We scroll down to authorized redirect URLs. URIs, authorized redirect URI. Under the authorized redirect URI, we click to other URIs. So okay, so I'm gonna be copying this everything will be going under here. Okay, create. Sorry about that. Okay, so after that has been created, we have download this. Okay, so we now have a client ID and our client secret. We're not supposed to expose this no matter what. Copy this, go down here, paste, get a client secret. Okay, great. So so we try to sign in. So wait for it to connect. Waiting for it to connect to see whether our authentication worked. Oh, access block. This app request is invalid. So for some reason it's not connecting and it's showing the wrong email address. We have to find a way to troubleshoot it to find out why it's redirecting us back to this spot. Access blocked. So we have to go back to our dashboard and then try to figure out what the issue is. So I had to add two more links. So we need to add two more links in the authorized redirect URLs. Okay. And then we save and copy our client ID. So you paste your client ID, then copy the password and also paste, and then try to sign on again. So we sign in and we select the email address we use in signing on for make.com, the same email address. Click that and then you continue, and then you also continue here. Wait for that to load. Then we have to tick this to give access. We'll come down and continue. Okay, so it's loading, it's authorizing, and then we are in. Voila. Okay, just having some finishing touches, connecting. And then we are connected, and that's how you connect your Google services to your make.com, either the Gmail or your Google Drive or any other Google services. You try to create a module, the Google Drive module here, and then we try to select Google Drive, search for a folder. Okay, so we're having some little challenges clicking that. Okay, so we created our module. We create our module, then we'll try to connect. Should definitely ask us for authentication. We go ahead and then start authenticating. So that's the advantage. Anytime you add another service, you authenticate. So select the email address that I use as explained earlier. Same email address you used to create your make.com. And then you continue. And you continue here. Then you give access like we did earlier. Okay, so we just continue. And that's just it. Very easy, very straightforward. I hope this is very helpful. If you have any question, you can drop it in the comment section and I'll do well to get back to you. And that's how to connect your Google to your make.com using authentication method that was prescribed in the web documentation or the application documentation rather. So we're connecting here, it's authorizing, and then we are in. Please like and share. Thank you.